Oh, hi, Rick. And Nicole, hello. How are you guys today? I think the hot weather that was circulating around the US has now reached Midwest. We're supposed to have like 100-degree weather this week, like Wednesday and Thursday. Yeah, I have been outside today. It's like 90 degrees. I'm not afraid of hot temperatures. Like, I tolerate hot temperatures very well. Yeah, I cannot wait for later this week to go outside to some sprints in the 100 Fahrenheit weather sometime in the afternoon. Would be nice. Yeah, Florida's usually hot, so people may get used to it. I'm a big fan of steady state temperatures. Whether it's cold or hot, as long as it remains pretty much the same day to day, it's fine. It's the transients that are kind of annoying, especially in Midwest. Chicago area, one day 60, next day maybe 90 degrees, easily. Yeah, every time I do sprints in the gym, I consider it like a hunt. Hunt for the meat, for the prey. It kind of makes sense, that's why sprinting is recommended as one of the exercises. Because it mimics what humans were doing in the past. No one was running for an hour or two at a steady pace to hunt for the food. If you wanted to kill an animal, you had to chase. You chase and you kill. Same with the sprints. And the same with heavy lifting. Heavy lifting and sprints is the exercise we should be doing. Sprint to kill and lift, to carry the prey to your camp, and then you cook it. Makes sense from evolutionary standpoint. That's my motivation when I do sprints. Whether it's on a treadmill or elliptical or outside. I sprint so I can hunt and then eat afterwards. It's a good motivation to have. Yeah, meanwhile, I'm kind of bored right now. I did everything I was planning to do for today's. I'm just kind of reading some stuff for my work. I'm refreshing my memory on solenoids and Maxwell equations. So I can model some inductors in my simulation tools and compare against expected inductances. Oh, this one is pretty good article. Yeah, same mic. The Audio Technica. He's the one that recommended me, because I asked Dave what equipment he's using. But I don't have the noise reduction, this semi-circle object. Oh, Rick, you got your microphone from the dump? Or did you make one yourself? It's possible. All you need is some wires, magnet, cables. By the way, do you know how to uh, put the comments from the chat to like display on the stream? Is it just pin message feature, or because I'm not sure how it, because when I pin someone else's message, when I right click on one of the comments and do pin message, it doesn't show up on the screen. So I'm not sure if you guys can see, or should it be visible to me as well? I don't know. Oh, hi Sarah. Yeah, thank you. I'm a little behind on my videos. You know, initially I thought it would be like easy to put contents on YouTube, but I realized recently it's not that simple. I have a lot of respect for people that are trying to put at least one video per day. Even in the past, I've seen people put videos like a few minutes each, and I'm like, oh, that's it, but it takes a lot of time to make a video. There are two types of videos, and one is harder than the other. One is just recording yourself speaking about some topic. The other is like when you do analysis of someone else's video, or you try to put a lot of images or video snapshots on the screen. It requires so much editing time. I don't know how you guys find time to do it. Yeah, you guy, you Eric, not Eric, Yurik, yeah, your videos are, what's the word I'm looking for? Just, normal videos, like you don't even edit anything. It's whatever you record, you just put in. And, I actually like those types of videos. Because they're real, they don't have too many edits. And you probably you don't have multiple trials. You just click start. You discuss the topic you want, and then you stop, and then you just upload. Is anyone going to Kitopalooza? I may. I might. But we'll see. If there's tickets still available, yeah, I may get it. But I will not know. I won't know for sure until like mid-September, unfortunately. So if there are still open spots by that time, I may go. And the reason is because I have a project coming up soon at my work, and I'm supposed to deliver a presentation to my department mid-October. So depending on how well it progresses, I may give myself some time and go for a weekend in Kentucky. So my work, Sarah, is I'm an electrical engineer, and I work in hardware development. We are working on portable radios. Those kind of like walkie-talkies that are being used by public safety, emergency police, fire department, but also for other companies, like whenever they need quick two-way communications. You may see some employees having them at large commercial distribution centers and large stores. Some employees may have. So yeah, we are developing those radio frequency devices. Yeah, just like anything in life, the hardest part is to start. It's kind of related to physics, basic mechanics, right? The hardest part is to put an object into motion. And then you can use its own momentum to put more speed into, same direction. Kind of like inertia. if you think about like a swing, like when you have a kid on a swing, swinging around, the hardest part is to make the swing move. And then every time the swing, like pendulum, goes back to you, just do a slight push to keep it in motion. I think it's similar with, like a YouTube channel. The hardest part is to start, and then you just, carry on. You eventually find, you make it a habit to like deliver the content you want. You spend less time editing because you succeed in delivering high quality on the first trial. But yeah, I'm not an expert yet, and I will not be for quite some time. But eventually, I hope to be delivering some good contents, informational content, either from my experience on carnivore diet or anything human physiology related that I learn and I feel like I can share because I kind of understand it well enough. I will put it on my channel. But also eventually maybe some workout videos, anything related to strength training, some conditioning aspects too. I might also do some live streams of me working out, kind of like Q&A during workout. I think it would be nice. So yeah, I have multiple concepts for my channel, but I have not matured enough to like decide what I want to focus on first. I definitely want to have regular like live streams so I can interact with people. Whether it's with few people or tens of people. For now it's few, which the one person is a lot. So yeah, that's what I've heard from many YouTubers, that like 90% of the time it's editing the videos, 10% is making one, like shooting raw content, and then you edit. It's hard for me to imagine what Gary from Homestead how much time he's going to spend on editing videos he records for the Carnivore documentary. Like, Jesus. But he's a carnivore. He can do it. Oh, good evening / good night, Jonathan. For you, it's 21 at night, using military hours. Yeah, do you usually say in UK, like in majority of world, except US, which likes to have its own units? Like, what do you usually say? What time is it? Do you usually say like 9 in the evening, or you use 21? Because in Poland, we usually just say 6 in the evening or 18. Someone asks what time is it, to say, I don't know, 15:35 right now in Chicago. Nicole asks, but I'm not sure who she's asking. How my workout changed from switching to fat? I'm doing multiple workout strategies. I've been doing heavy lifts, low reps. I've recently been doing low weight, but increased time under load. I experiment with different lifting strategies to find what suits me best, because everyone is different. But as far as conditioning aspect, I do sprints on the machines, sometimes outside. I like to use elliptical machine because it activates. You can activate the muscles throughout the whole body. You can sprint on a treadmill, but it's mostly lower body work. You can do some bike, which is pretty much everything is lower body. I like elliptical because the whole upper and lower body is being engaged. And I can guess myself out in like 30 seconds. And not because my cardio sucks, it's because I put like level 20 of resistance. I think the hardest is 25, but I can really not move anything, not even by inch when I set to like 25. But I also use a rowing machine, like the heaviest resistance, like a minute rounds, multiple. But I think the best metric is whenever you're gassed out, that's when you stop. Yeah, in Holland you say 21. Yeah, pretty much Europe. Is Holland same time zone as United Kingdom, or is it +1? Because I know Poland is +1 from UK. So in Poland it's actually 22:38 right now. +7 from my time zone in Chicago. And of course, hi Dennis. Hi Karen, Carnivore Journey. Yeah, United States likes to be independent when it comes to units. Which for someone like me, who was born and educated in early ages in Europe, for me conversion is very frustrating sometimes. For kilograms to pounds, I usually do ×2. Like easy estimate, 10 kilo is 20 pounds. Although it's 22.2, more or less. I hate Fahrenheit. I hate miles, feet. Like, for the love of God, what is this? And if the conversion was simple, like 1 to 1, not like 1 to, like integer conversion, would be nice. But come on, convert miles to kilometers. Like, I don't even think it's a rational number. And Fahrenheit to Celsius, you have to subtract and you multiply. Come on, for love of God, who needs this? Is there a need for this? Does anyone have at least one good reason why we have imperial units in US? Like, what's the benefit? One advantage of using it. Oh, Ketopalooza is sold out? Well, that answers Nicole's questions if I'm going. Rick says it seems Carnivore name is a new trend. Yeah, you changed your name, you added parentheses for the year Carnivore. I wonder if I ever will change my name to like Carnivore Mike or Carnivore Primal Animal Mike or whatever the hell I may come up with. I'll stick with Primal Mike. Once I get more vegan hate comments, I know I'm more popular. Isn't this what was his name? But like, I forgot that the scientist or some famous public figure who said this. I know Dr. Anthony Chaffee refers to him a lot. But I think it goes like this. Like first they hate you, they then laugh at you, then they attack you and then you win. It's kind of sort of similar to this. I probably failed in the sequencing, but yeah. Yeah, once you get hate comments, Rick, then you know you're popular. Once they attack you and they laugh at you, then you know you're closer to being successful at spreading your message. And then you win. We win. Hi, Mike. Yeah, we like to be independent in everything. Except energy. We were independent, but things changed when the main homeowner of White House changed a few years ago. But this is not politics Q&A. I don't want to get into politics. But I think you can infer who I favor in next year. Yeah, once the power goes off for the day, they have a total meltdown. A meter is a little more than a yard. All I know is a yard is 3 feet, and I think 1 meter is, 1 yard is roughly 0.91 meters. So yeah, convert yard to meters. It's not even like a rational number, which I hate. Yeah, miles, inches. And look, even when some of the athletes do competition like 1 mile run, they think it's 4 laps in the Olympic Stadium. It's 1600 meter and mile is, I think, 1592. So it's not even a mile competition. It's 1.001 whatever mile run. Yeah, those units suck. Yeah, Rick likes to lose the power after hurricane. So you can see all the stars. But I'm pretty sure, Rick, you have a generator at home. and you render out all the vegetable oil to fuel that generator, because that's what the vegetable oil are. You can usually put it in the engine and engine will run. First they ignore you, they hate and laugh at you, then they attack you, then you win. Yep. But I'm not sure who was the one that came up with this quote. Yeah, Indiana. Oh, you're close to me then. You're my neighbor. Oh, come on, Rickton, what are you doing on this stream? Get your generator fixed. Is it mechanical damage? Or what's wrong with... Is it an engine itself that's broke, or supplementary parts? Five people blocked this week. People don't realize how little disrespect I will block them for. Yeah. It's not too old for games, it's just, like, there is a trend of people getting on a stream and they put hateful comments. Why are you here in the first place? Come on. Yeah, you can use vegetable oil for other generator uses, yeah. Yeah, Mike, you're 4 hours from Chicago. So I guess if you're a fan and subscribe to Homestead How, if he does a carnivore meetup, then I'll meet you there. It's 3 hours from me, north, so it's about 7-hour drive from you. That's nothing for carnivore, 7-hour drive. I did a 15-hour drive from Chicago to New Jersey last month. And no breaks to take a nap or whatever. Just fuel the car and do some stretching and use the bathroom. You're waiting for your parts for Lister diesel? Oh yeah. Rocker arm's broken. Ah. Who needs a hotel? Just sleep in a car. Some states allow you to sleep in the car overnight at rest areas. I know some. That's what I was actually researching before my trip to New Jersey. If I can sleep somewhere in a car in rest area. I think Ohio allow overnight parking, but some states restrict to like 3 or 4 hours. Oh, Karen is Illinois. That's what I've been seeing Illinois people. Wait, Karen, are you the one that... Because I met Karen at New Jersey meetup last month. I don't know if that's you. Maybe that's you. Who knows? "24 hours straight from Dallas to Fort Wayne just to take an exam?" Yeah, that was kind of me for the Carnivore meetup last month. I left Friday morning, like 4 a.m. I got there like 8 p.m. and then I slept, and then next morning, like early afternoon, it was 4 hour meetup. And right after the meetup, I drove back to Illinois. That afternoon, evening, and overnight. And I got there at Sunday morning, like 3 a.m. No sleep, no need to sleep. Well, I slept after I came home. Oh, that's not you. Well, that's good because that means I just met one more person from Illinois. Yeah, I'm from Chicago area. I mean, I'm not going to be specific which town, but northwest suburbs. Palatine, Schaumburg, Hoffman Estates, uh, yeah, those kind of Itasca, those kind of area. Roselle. Yeah, I just gave you multiple cities, so you can't tell which one. Oh, in Wheaton. You grew up in Wheaton? I don't actually know what that is. I've heard about it, but I don't know exact coordinates. Oh, Lombard, Elmhurst, Phillip. Okay. Yeah, I see. So what else is new, guys? Are you ready for this week? Ready to start a week at work? And guys, I tried to mention it in other chats, but if you like to wake up early, and if you follow Dr. Kiltz, every day, at least Monday through Friday, he's doing 5 a.m. Eastern time uh, live streams on YouTube. I find it very uh, beneficial to like a very good way to start the day. For me, it's 4 a.m. Central Time. Uh, I just like to tune in to Dr. Kilt's 4 a.m. I usually wake up, take a cold shower, and head to work. About 30-minute walk for me, and I'm just listening in to Dr. Kilt's. He's a great guy, great doctor. I respect him a lot. Oh, Karen, you are retired? I don't know if I should say good for you or not. But hopefully you have things to do during the day so you can expand your carnivore energy. Yeah, you tried watching Dr. Kills. He has some very bad followers. No, he doesn't. Come on. Don't offend me, Rick. I'm not a bad follower. Yeah, there are few followers on every channel. That the only reason they join is to spread hate. But Dr. Kills is not afraid to be have conflicting arguments, ideas. I think he's kind of not a big fan of rental cycle. So it would be interesting to see kind of a friendly conversation between Dr. Kiltz and maybe Bart K, Professor Bart K. I would be willing to see a conversation between those two. I respect both a lot, but I think Dr. Kiltz has slightly different opinion on how fats and uh, glucose are being used for energy and being stored. Yeah, I feel like ignorance is better approach to trying to argue. I think I agree. Dr. Kiltz talks too much about sexual things. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of his job because he's a fertility expert. Um, he's a reproductive, what's the word? I forgot the professional name. Endocrinologist. Yeah. Yeah. No response takes their fun away. For sure. For sure. So, just real quick, guys, because I have to go soon. Rick, Rick has a genetic gift of making comments that most of them are very funny. But what I was saying is, I'm going to be leaving soon. To kind of, I have to go to the store and then, cook my meal. So I'm just wondering, guys, what do you have for dinner today? For me, if someone has been following my channel, not too much change. 2 pounds of steak, 6 eggs. Eggs, I'm going to freeze them up. I like to hard boil the eggs and about an hour before eating them, put them in the freezer. So the egg whites will freeze. The egg yolks will pretty much remain in their same state. But it's a nice cold summer treat for hot summer days. Give it a try, actually. If you like the hard-boiled eggs and would like to change something and the way to eat them, put them in the freezer for like an hour before you eat them. It's very nice. And if you bring them outside for like a beach or in front of the pool, nice and cold, enjoyable. And then 2 pounds of beef. I'm going to have steak. I use beef tallow to grill them, and any remaining beef tallow I have, I'll just put them over the steaks. And butter. I recently started to add more butter to my meal because I want to increase my fat intake. Maybe a stupid goal, but I want to kind of loosen up my stool, tend more toward the diarrhea. So I know what my human physiology limits are in terms of fat consumption, absorption, sorry. Yep. So Rick will have iguana and sardines. Yeah, good luck. Good luck getting the fuel that you will need. But sure. Yeah, I know. It's kind of a joke. Or maybe not. I don't know. So Mike, steak and butter burgers. Yeah. But okay, it's 4 p.m. Thank you anyone that joined. This was just a random Q&A, just to chat, because I had nothing to do. But I want to interact more frequently with you guys, my Carnivore family. I don't call us community, we're Carnivore family. I like to refer us as a family, because we have common interests, but we also never judge. We love and respect each other. So thank you guys for joining. Enjoy new week. Hopefully everything goes well, whether you're retired or working full time. Whatever you're doing, I hope you are not being stressed too much. Try to avoid the stress. And carry on with your goals, fitness goals, health goals. We all have the same goal of trying to optimize our health. And we will all succeed. And if we don't, if we have stalls, reach out to one another, ask for advice. And you will never be judged. We will all love and support each other. Thank you guys. Have a nice rest of the evening and fruitful and very good week. See you guys.